Warren Buffett has been known to use coupons to buy McDonald's food. Does this mean the secret to wealth is being super stingy? Well, the answer is yes and no. What these money-saving habits of rich people reveal is their mindset. Just because you have money doesn't mean you'll spend it on things that can be bought for less. Super rich people often resort to penny-wise methods to save money. Hi, I'm Kim. And what if I told you that with a few simple tricks, you could triple how much you save each and every month? It's true. Watch this video until the end and see for yourself. Let's get started. This might seem a little controversial, but the first trick is to stay away from social media. When we log into Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media platform, it seems that we are immediately welcomed by a bombardment of advertisements. The images and videos that we actually want to see, in addition to the sponsored content that we are shown, can range anywhere from exercise equipment to the newest toy. These applications not only have a negative impact on our level of productivity, but also force us to shell out significantly more cash, which reduces our capacity to put money away. Utilizing automatic deductions is trick number 2 for saving money. Those of us who are unable to keep control of our spending would benefit tremendously from having deductions made automatically. If you're not familiar with how automatic deductions work, they operate like this. When you get paid, a portion of your money is deducted before it reaches your primary bank account. Typically, people will set up a savings account into which the funds are transferred. Occasionally, this account may not be accessible. Why? It helps keep the money growing by allowing it to compound. Using only cash is the third trick to save money hassle-free. One of the most effective methods for saving money is to limit one's spending to cash only. Whether it's buying groceries or upgrading to a new phone, spending money convinces us to think about the long-term effects of our choices on our finances. This is because we have to physically hand over cash when we pay, and we are able to observe the reduction in the size of our wallets as a result. On the other hand, it seems as though there is no upper limit to the amount of money that can be spent when using a credit or debit card. Additionally, if you don't want to break a large bill, like a $50 or $100, and you have to search for the change, you might decide not to make any purchases at all. This would enable you to save more money than you could if you relied solely on credit cards. Converting the cost of your purchases into work hours is the fourth money-saving trick. For instance, if you make $20 per hour at your job, it would take you 5 hours to purchase a new t-shirt that costs $100. Do the math on whether or not those 5 hours of toiling away at work are truly worth the purchase of that shirt. When you start to think about your purchases in this way, you'll begin to realize how significant of a financial risk they represented for you at the time you made those purchases. Because of this, you will be less likely to make purchases that are not necessary. And as a direct result, you will be able to build up more savings over the course of time. The fifth saving trick is don't waste anything. Frugality is a quirky habit that is associated with wealthy people. The secret to wealth is in knowing how to maximize the return on every investment. This is the reason why you shouldn't throw anything away. Make sure that you only buy what you need, whether it be toothpaste, food, clothes, or anything else, and that you never throw things away without first getting a good return on your investment. It may take a little creative thinking on your part, but you can do it. The sixth and final saving trick is to increase your income. In all honesty, the amount that you can put away will be determined by how much of your paycheck you actually keep. If you're currently working for a minimum wage, it will be extremely difficult for you to put away a significant amount of money in savings. The only way to solve the problem is to figure out how to raise your income to a higher level. Some individuals might achieve this goal by taking on a second part-time job, working as a freelancer, or improving their skills in order to increase the amount they can charge per hour for their services. Discover what works for you to boost both your income and your savings so that you can achieve your financial goals. So can these tricks actually help you? Well, I believe with consistency, you can potentially triple your overall savings. Imagine that! Why not start today? How? I recommend you watch this video and start a side hustle right away. Click the thumbnail, and I'll see you there!